welcome to another Sand River hunting history. Beginning of the story. This is 2014. Boy, I'm in good shape. You can tell I've been in the hospital with my lovely bride for 26 days and still nowhere close to recuperating in the sense of the reality of that time. It just was insane. Betty had a new heart valve put in and ended up with a permanent pacemaker. She blue lined. It was one step forward, 3 steps back for 20 days, and the final 6 days, she came out of it, and we finally are at home now. But anyways, headed into our 54th year of hunting. Looks like we'll have 11 hunters this year. That's based on the forecast, and that'll include Jerry Lee's future son-in-law, Cory, and also we'll have Josh. Josh, though, still hasn't got his gun training finished, so he will not be carrying a gun, but he'll be out in the woods with his dad as he was last year. So en route right now, headed to Foley. As you can see, I got my four-wheeler on the back. We're riding in the old van, and we'll keep on plugging again for another fantastic year of hunting and hunting history at its best. Stay tuned. A couple more items and updates relative to this year's start of another hunting season. This past January, Papa Don passed away at his home there on Lake Pacagama, and of course last hunting season Uncle John had passed away that previous June. So this will be the first hunting season where neither Don or John are alive, and of course we'll miss them dearly, and we'll always appreciate the vision that they had, that in fact any of us could be out there hunting this weekend, let alone to have our own trusted property and the freedom and the ability to truly control our destiny as it relates to annual hunting, and of course recreating on the 160 acres Keefit Trust. So hats off to Uncle John and Papa Don, and we will certainly celebrate another hunting season in their name.
What about these?
How about these instead of my C's? I'll give you the D's.
Alright, here's one. Time to bust out the boom.
live video right now.
I was looking at you and not looking at your machine.
down? Doesn't look like you're sleeping strapped down.
Watch it over. Great.
I'll be back. Good. Down. Go higher so that the other side can go lower. Gotta go way up. Up here.
Put that down. Go underneath that branch.
Go underneath.
Take out that little branch. Rip off.
I'll bring it
Keep going around.
Yeah, we said that. We said, hey, bring the shotgun so you take out the bullets.
left, right.
You're gonna need help centering.
Yeah, we can do it. Is that centered? A little bit to the left, right?
Yeah, moving that way. Keep going.
More yet?
It all depends on the angle. That's,
I know
that's,
it.
that's good.
How's that?
Coming in.
That's good.
That okay?
Just reach to your right and bring that little branch.
This one?
Great.
That's not going anywhere. Go in, Josh. Go be the vagina. Holy smokes. Put 2 feet in. You got a fucking pistol on your side. I'm not. This guy, he's like, he is. Wait, is that really all?
Okay, 1, 2. If you can see yourself, you're good.
Back away so you can hear me. Well, then I can't see anything. Jeez, don't tell me how to do it. Anyways, this is Charles. Yesterday morning I started out on poachers, and it was probably about a half hour in, and I turned around just to glance backwards, and lo and behold, there was a nice 6-point buck behind me, but he was behind a rather large tree, and I was sitting up against a rather large tree, so as I turned to my left, I had my rifle around the tree and just didn't have a good shot. And all I needed was him to take 5 more steps, but he decided to turn around and go the other way, and as I stood up to try to catch him, I knocked the bucket off my stand, and there went he. So that was yesterday morning. Last night I went down to Polocks Lowland and had quite the show, pretty much a beauty pageant. Only one doe permit this year, so was not able to shoot any of the 5 or 6 that I saw. They kind of paraded and danced down there for me and stuck around for probably a good half hour. Nice couple adults and a few fawns, so that was fun to watch, but a little frustrating. And this morning I went out to IKEA and just froze my butt off. Didn't see or hear a thing, but had a good weekend.
All right, Jeramie, here we come.
I sat on Hatchet Saturday morning, and then Polocks High Saturday night. Didn't see anything on either of those. Then went to Lone Oak this morning. Had 5 total come through. Nothing with horns on it though. Pretty cold all weekend.
Here we go with Josh.
Afternoon. Let's see, Saturday morning went out to IKEA. Was out there for probably about an hour and had a doe and a little fawn come up from the southeast of me. They kind of walked around me for a good 10-15 minutes right in front of the camera, so we should actually get some good pictures of them. Disappeared, didn't see anything the rest of the morning. Went out to Slash Pile in the afternoon. Came in after probably about an hour and a half. Actually changed some clothes, went out and just a little bit of walking to see if we can get some stuff moving, and actually kicked up the same 2 deer that I saw in the morning and pushed them right to Ryan, who was sitting on Papa Downs North. And so that was a little bit of fun. Got to see him again. Ended up actually out on North Meadow for about an hour after doing the walking, and then Sunday morning went out to Papa Downs North and didn't see anything. Got cold. Got down, did a little bit more walking, went back up to North Meadow, sat there for about an hour and came back. Didn't see anything.
All right, first year for Cory. Here he is.
All right. First year for me. Was first on Lone Oak. Didn't see anything out there, and then went to Swing Set. Got a chance to see a squirrel anyways. But then I was on Cialis this morning and saw a nice sized doe and a fawn about 4 different times. Had some good shots on them. Last time I seen them, they walked right by me, close enough to pet. Hopefully next year a little bit better luck with seeing some bucks or being able to have a doe tag.
Okay, here we're gonna go next with Uncle Doug. Have at it. See yourself, you're good.
Good morning, good morning. Well, this weekend was a weekend of enjoying the weather because I did not see anything other than a squirrel and some geese flying over. Today I was on Hatchet Handle, and last year I had 2 of them there, but this year was no luck. At about 9 o'clock I walked down to Hatchet and I just went to the stand, crawled up it, but Hatchet was too much of an angle going down. I didn't dare get up on it, but I saw some hunters on the other stands and I thought, well, maybe I might spook something up while I walked that direction, but nothing happened. So it was an enjoyable weekend to 2014.
Okay, here we go. Uncle Jer. Uncle Jer's gonna tell us his story.
Oh, let's see. Good morning, Jerry Cuss. Didn't have any luck at all this weekend at all. It was a swing set Saturday morning, North Meadow Saturday night, swing set this morning. Just a little cold, and I think I heard something on the swing set this morning, but it was north towards the pine tree, and I never did get to see anything. So that was my luck this weekend. Had a lot of fun, but no deer for me. So thank you.
Here's Uncle Todd. You can see yourself, you're doing good.
All right, it's Todd, Landry, and I have been hunting 3 sits in the woods. Haven't seen anything. Opening morning, we were on Hatchet Handle. Beautiful viewing. Didn't see any deer. In the afternoon, we went to Dimwit. Beautiful viewing. Didn't see any deer. This morning, we went to Polocks Hole. Didn't see anything. Next is Chelsea. You already did it? To Jerry?
Already got it. Landry's next. Landry's next. Landry man. Here comes Landry man.
All right. Yep. Yep. I hunted with my dad this year. Yesterday we started out on Hatchet Handle. Didn't see anything or hear anything. It was very windy yesterday. But Sam got a deer off of Slash Pile, so that was good. Then we went to Dimwit in the afternoon. Didn't see anything either. Then this morning we went to Polocks Lowland, and we didn't see anything, but Jeramie at Lone Oak saw 5 deer, I believe 3 does, and then 2 fawn. And then me and my dad went over to Beaver for a little while, and we didn't see anything there. So, yeah.
Thank you. All right, we got one more. Ryan Thomas left this morning out of nowhere. Not sure what his situation was. Yesterday morning, he hunted off of Papa Don's North, and he was the one, in fact, that saw the deer first that Samuel ended up shooting, and but he couldn't tell that it had horns on it, so he did not take the shot, which would have been 150 yards or so. But he watched the deer walk to Sam and literally texted Sam saying, "Hey, you got a deer there. How come you haven't shot it yet?" And at that moment, Sam woke up, and sure enough, there's the buck, and I'll let him tell his story in terms of his successfully getting that. Okay, this here's Samuel and his 2014 story.
Hey, it's Sam Coos. Today is, I don't know, November 9th, I think. Shot a deer yesterday off of Slash Pile. Shot it about 8:10 in the morning on opener. What else can I say? Spike buck. Came from the north. Walked past Ryan's stand, came right up to me. I looked up from my phone because I was playing some Texas Hold'em. Looked up and the deer was staring right at me about 10-15 feet away. Set the phone down, eventually grabbed the gun once it stopped looking at me. Pulled up. It was south of me, probably, I don't know, 60-65 yards. It turned broadside to me a bit, so I took a shot. It ran off into the thick and farther south of me towards CR Point. Got to the top of a ridge and took another poke. I didn't hit it, but then it just headed off down south towards CR Point. Waited 45 minutes. Just started looking for it. Found some blood with Ryan, and then tracked it and found it underneath the tree. So yeah, got a nice little spike bunk. Third spike buck of my life. Just yeah, I should probably go get that. Yeah, but otherwise, yeah, didn't see anything last night. Off of, I don't know, I hunted North Meadow, IKEA. Yeah, I didn't see anything. And then this morning I went out to Poachers and Hatchet Handle, and then just walked around through the woods. Had a nice little scenic stroll, which was very enjoyable. Otherwise, yeah, great weekend. Great break from school. Don't really want to go back, but what can you do? But yeah, 2014 deer hunting weekend, successful.
Actually, I think I got go over one more time.
Oh, working it there. If you were there, pull that. It's kind of cool, actually. Although the worst part was I hit a stump in the front right tire.
No, I think you got it.
And I was kind of going.
Sam does. He's shaking.
That thing was just like in on me. Oh God, I'm gonna bust the front axle. You know, the nightmare thing. You know? So what are you worried about?
John would be proud.
872.
Not enough rope. Not better than anything I got this weekend.
Yeah, good job, Sam. Well done, buddy.
Sam. Yep.
Thanks
to you. I saw one
deer. Right here. Saw one deer now.
Yeah.
And here we are heading home Sunday of opening weekend. Samuel was the only one to get a deer. You've heard the story of everybody else in terms of seeing deer. I think just about everybody saw a deer except for me and Doug and maybe Jerry Lee. You know their stories. Anyways, for me, on opening, I went to Beaver Point stand, and it was windy there. And about halfway through the morning, I then headed over to Polocks Point and was on both the upland and the lowland. Saw Cory as he was hunting on Lone Oak, and didn't see a thing. Then Saturday night, I went down to number 4, trailer 4. This year we put a table on top of the trailer itself and worked slick as could be. Beautiful, beautiful in terms of a stand. And then, but had a beautiful evening. It was windy again, but died down a little bit. Can see everywhere, but didn't see anything. And then this morning, I went out to Slash Pile, and again, you can see the whole world there, but I didn't see anything. I was glad to hear though Cory, who went down to Cialis, I think they're calling it now, or again trailer number 4. He saw that doe and the fawn, the yearling, and so I was happy for him. His first year hunting with us, that he at least got to see something. So next weekend sounds like some might be up. I've got a workshop that I've got to go to, so wish everybody luck. Lots of does out there. We missed a big buck. Chelsea missed the big buck, and hopefully it's still around when the rest of the guys show up. So another Sand River history moment 2014.